One of the best additions I ever made to my practice, my psychic practice, was offering pre-recorded voice note readings. And the original pre-recorded voice note reading was done for a client who was deaf and wanted an email reading. But at the time, I I it was hard for me to spend hours at my computer typing out what I was seeing and feeling and the messages that were coming through for this person. But I actually discovered that I could pre-record a voice note and then download the transcript from that voice note and just kind of have to go over and lightly edit it to make sense because the punctuation and the grammar isn't always perfect when you're using a transcript of a voice note. So from there, actually through the window of accessibility and wanting to be able to serve as many people with as many different backgrounds as I could, pre-recording voice notes were born. And they became one of the best things that I ever offered at my business. It made it easier for clients who wanted a deep dive into a very sensitive topic, but a topic that there was so much trauma or so much anxiety or so much fear tied to that they actually couldn't sit face to face and talk about what they were going through with someone because just the speaking it out was very hard for them. And I very much resonate. So in another way, it became very accessible. I also have clients that refer to these as their quiet sessions because they just don't want to be asked questions or to ask questions. So the pre-recorded voice note readings became, well, they really took over my practice. And to this day, about 75-80% of my clients see me for those pre-recorded readings. They're so convenient. They're so convenient. You can kind of just get comfortable, put a blanket on, a candle, a snack, listen to your reading, and then you can always DM me or email me about the reading and we can have a chat about it. And not to mention, you can listen to it over and over and over and over again, and you have it forever. It's downloaded forever. So they became very popular, very popular actually. And I did lose a few of my live virtual phone call clients to pre-recorded voice note readings, but I wanted to be accessible to all different kinds of people. So if you've ever thought about getting a reading, but again, it's a sensitive topic, you don't want to talk about it, maybe you don't like being asked questions, maybe you don't really have any questions, or, maybe you need something that can be downloaded as a transcript, something that you can read instead of having to listen to or talk about, my pre-recorded voice note readings are the right ones for you. They are so good. You will be so shocked to see what you can get in a session when it's just me talking. It's just me talking. I am just eternally grateful for that client who was very vocal about the accessibility that they required and that they were also very passionate about seeing me as a reader. So there was no way that I was going to ignore this client's feedback. And I knew in my heart that the best thing to do was just listen to people. Just listen to people that are willing to pay for your services, and it will transform your business in the best ways.